in India, there are many art colleges. And I also taught in one of them, that is the School of Art, one of the famous one in India. And what we teach is a technique, but not the essence of art. That was missing. I mean, I felt and I left it, because I thought that students should know why they are painting, and that is why I thought that I'm getting an opportunity to talk to you. I mean, how you are educated in this school, I don't know, but at least, we must know why we are living, why we want to do what we are doing, how we want to do it, and where we have to stop. When I was a student in JJ School of Art, we had mainly three subjects: object drawing, figure drawing, and antique drawing. So I was thinking, but I didn't know what to do. I don't want to do what they are teaching us. But then what can I do? And I didn't know. So I was searching. What happened that one day we went for landscaping in Karle Bhaji near Norama. You must have seen that place. A beautiful place during the monsoon. And as soon as we went there, all my colleagues, they started painting the landscape. They took their place and they started painting. I didn't feel like painting. I thought, what is this? If I just copy it, what is the grade about it? But that landscape, that atmosphere was so good, and there was a waterfall. So I thought, forget it, I want to just get wet under the waterfall. So I went there, had a nice bath, cold natural water, and they were all cursing me, what is this, how you will become a painter? I said, that I don't know what I will be. But this is the moment I have enjoyed. I think you have taken landscape on the paper, I have taken it in my mind and heart. I came home. But then next day we had to submit the landscape. So what to do? In the night I painted by memory the same spot, Next day we showed the landscape, I showed to my teacher. He said, very spontaneous impression. To be frank, that time my English was very bad. It's not that today is very great. But impression, this particular word I was hearing for the first time. So I was happy, but my colleagues were very disturbed. They said, this fellow didn't paint anything. And where he got it from, They thought that I must have stolen from somebody or I must have asked somebody to paint for me. But I didn't bother what they said because I was confident of myself. I was honest to myself. But I was thinking about this impression. And I went to their library and saw the books. And after a few days, I found the book Impressionism, which was started by Monet Mane company in Europe. And I read about it and I was happy. Then I realized my friends were imitating nature, whereas because of my teacher, he said impression. Because of him, I realized that I am doing something else. I am not just imitating, but I am expressing myself. Unknowingly, I felt it. I am expressing myself. And I stick to that particular position of mine. I said, now hereafter, I will just make the impressions. And then, of course, I studied mostly the Western art. And because they have really advanced compared to us, we are still tradition, even today. We are still tradition. We are interested only in imitation. Even I was also doing imitation before joining the School of Art. I thought that is the art. But later on I decided not to imitate anything, just to express myself. After this, but in college I met one wonderful teachers. One of them was Shankar Palsikar. And he was different. He was philosophical. And he would just ask sometimes some question, which answer we couldn't have. One day he just said, Prabhakar, If you want to see your soul, see the sun. I couldn't understand. I got baffled. I said, how can I see my soul in the sun? But since he is a professor and he said it, there must be something. So every day morning I used to see the rising sun and try to concentrate where my soul will be. But of course, I didn't find it. But I thought that he meant something else. So I thought at least when I paint, I may see my soul. I may realize that I have a soul or something. So I painted a painting which you can see here. Yeah. So you can see a sun-like form over there, but I painted it in that passion, Huge canvas I painted in 1 hour or something like that. And then I got satisfied. I said, well, I have not seen the soul, but at least somewhere I did something. There is something soul-like, I was very happy. But I didn't find the soul. So I named it A Missing Soul. That was my very first painting, which is huge one also. Earlier, I used to paint small painting, but this was comparatively very large. And later on, it got gold medal in Bombay Society. But that has given me a strength that I was not sure what I was doing. But I was sure of one thing, that yes, I am understanding little bit of painting. And because of Pansikar sir, I could read more about painting, about abstraction, etc. Now, before coming to final things, final point, I must tell you, once I had a show of my abstract painting in Gallery Pando. So, that gentleman walked in. He was looking smart and educated. He just took a round in the gallery and he knew the painter. So I went to him and I am the painter. What you have done? I said, well, painting. No, I can understand. But what is it? I said, painting. No, but there must be some title or some meaning to it. I said, no, they are just paintings. They have no titles, no meaning. They have got content, which you have to read with your eyes and not with the words. They have nothing to do with the words. So he couldn't understand. No, but there must be something behind it. Even he wanted to know in realistic way, what is the meaning of it, why this title, etc. So when he said, but there must be something behind it. So I made a joke. I said, yes, there is a wall behind it. So he got hurt up. He said, we are making fun of it. I said, no, I am not making fun. Because you are believing only in reality. So I am giving you a real answer. Oh, then what? And this kind of thing, this bullshit can be painted by my 5-year-old son. Of course, I said. He might do better than this. But will you allow him to spend 45 years of his life doing this bullshit? Then he comes out. So the thing is, these people don't understand painting just because they have certain things. They have so much in their head, I think they know everything. I have not come across a person, a layman, that he doesn't know it. You start anything, oh, I know. So this I know has destroyed their aesthetic sensibility. They want to read painting. You cannot see a poem, you read a poem. You don't just see it, you read a poem, but the same way here, you can't read a painting. You can enjoy a painting, as you enjoy mango. Isn't it? You don't ask the meaning of the mango. You don't ask the meaning of the sky. Sometimes the sky is so beautiful. There are so many colors. That is not the meaning of the sky. Painting has its own language, Like in short, it has got color, form, it has got composition, One has to enjoy that. If you go for meaning, then as I said, there is no meaning. Painting is just a painting. Abstract art is that abstraction means you are taking out something from the object, not physically, but visually. That is what Picasso did and so many other painters did. and taking out that essence and giving it a form. So my friends, when you appreciate, as I said, when you appreciate sky, when you appreciate a beautiful woman, when you appreciate flowers and trees, etc., you stand in front of a painting, and see what it is, how it functions on your mind, Open your mind. If you can do that, then there won't be a problem. You will start understanding school. Even music, you heard music, you can enjoy it. So art is something like that. You can enjoy, you can see and enjoy. You can interpret any way you like. From person to person it is different. Though the artist is one and he paints one painting or plays one music, but everybody can interpret in a different manner. That is what art is. The thing is this, abstract art and realistic art, actually there is no difference. But yet, those who just see realistic art, how long they can see it? 1 year? 2 years? 1 month? 1 week? They should think about it. But if you see abstraction, I'm sure this, not because of its mind, one can see for long, see for lifetime. And there are my collectors, they have my painting. Some of them they say, सुबह उठता हूँ आपका painting देखता हूँ. That's all. So, thank you very much.